If you're going round and round in circles with lower back pain from deadlifts and you're getting nowhere with massage, taping, chiropractors giving you adjustments, or some really shit core stability exercises, this video is for you. I'm going to break down the exact exercises I use with clients to actually attack the root cause of the problem and get you back to deadlifting pain-free. So why are you getting lower back pain from deadlifting? Well, people either think they just have a tight lower back or their lower back is weak. Both of these two things are usually incorrect. And the actual cause of your lower back pain is because you can't hip hinge very well. Now, what does this mean? Well, essentially, when you're doing hinging movements like deadlifts and RDLs, you can't use your glutes and instead you let your lower back take over. Now, there's nothing wrong with training your lower back, but when we're doing a hip hinge movement, we want bigger muscles, which are your glutes, to do most of the work, which makes a lot of sense. It's why within the body, certain muscles are bigger than other muscles because they're actually designed to take more of the load. So if we can teach you to hinge better and use more of your glutes and less of your lower back, this will reduce your lower back pain initially, but also then prevent you getting lower back pain in the future when you start to increase the weight again on deadlifts and RDLs, because the small muscles in your lower back aren't having to take all of the slack. So how do we go about doing this? Well, there's a really simple exercise to do this, which is called the kickstand hinge. So you're going to set up in a staggered stance, practice by standing on one leg, slight knee bend on that leg, so you're getting all of your weight forward. Once you get that sensation and your weight's forward, then you can pop that back leg down, getting hand position correct. So hand position is one hand into your hip crease, other hand over your glute, and then you're going to hip hinge. And you're going to hip hinge by sending your hips back as you keep your weight forward. So it's a different cue from deadlifts or RDLs, where it's hips or glutes back, but then the weight typically also sits back into your heels, which we don't want. We want the weight into your midfoot or the front of your foot as your hips go back. This will get your glutes working and not your hamstrings or your lower back. So hip hinge, go as low as you can without us losing that neutral spine. So without you rounding through your spine or extending through your spine, just nice and neutral, nice and relaxed. Go as low as you can and hold that bottom position for 3 to 5 seconds and then stand back up, making sure you don't let that front knee straighten. If you let it straighten, your hamstrings will be working, keep it bent and then stand back up using your glutes. That's the first progression. Once you've nailed that, then you can introduce a little med ball or a weight to encourage a reach. So same movement, but your hands are just going to be reaching in front of you. This will encourage you to get a nice bit of rounding through your mid and upper back, which again will promote more of that neutral spine, and it will also get your weight forward, which we want with this exercise. So again, same cues, same setup, get onto one leg, weights forward, grab the ball of the weight, use that to hang over that front hip. Again, hips back, weight forward, hips back, weight forward. I'm thinking about this all the time. And I'm just going as low as I'm comfortable without me losing position at the back. And I should feel, again, my glutes firing. For this one with the reach, I would go for some longer holds. So anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds. And that could be just one set and then swap over to the other side. So how many times a week should you do these drills? Well, I'd start off doing them minimum 3 to 4 times a week. And I would build up over 4, 6, 8 weeks and get really, really good at these. Once you've got good and your lower back is switched off and all you feel working is your glutes, then I would introduce these as primers before you start to deadlift or do Romanian deadlifts. Because if you do it as a primer, your glutes will be working hard. And when then you go to deadlifting, you'll use the same cues and your weight will stay forward, your hips will go back and you use a lot more of your glutes and not your lower back or your hamstrings. Same thing applies with the RDL. So I hope you found that video helpful. If you're interested in working with me one-to-one, just check out the links down below. If not, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.